Man, you shouldn't have told us that, because now I'm going to wait till I know you're at an event.
I'm not gonna fucking
and I'm going to say giant black dicks. Just giant black dicks, like, waiting for you at home, daddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Tasteless Gentlemen. Bradley, myself, along with Dom,
Hey.
Alex,
Yep.
and Scoop,
Yeah, buddy.
are all in a very somber Tasteless Gentlemen headquarters tonight.
Very sad.
Yeah.
Very sad. The page has been temporarily removed by Mark Zuckerberg himself.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He came down from the heavens.
He descended from upon high.
Is he still down here?
He's still down here.
Oh, where's he at, fam?
He's just around the corner getting a drink.
Oh, yeah. We gotta go see him.
Getting jerked off at the subway station, at the gas station.
We're gonna beat the shit out of him.
What's
I
good
didn't
now,
mean that.
fam?
I didn't mean that.
We gotta be careful what we say now.
I'm sorry, Mark. I was just kidding.
We're not barking up the right tree to get the fucking page back.
All
reinstated.
jokes. All jokes, Mark. We love you.
All jokes, yeah. He loves us. I bet he loves us.
He loves
dude.
us.
I don't think anybody knows exactly what's going on at Facebook right now. They just
No.
a fucking algorithm happened, and some shit got spit out, and they were just like, oh well, we can't have this.
As I'm sure you guys do or do not know, but we get stuff reported, like hundreds of reports.
When we say
every day.
constantly, that's an understatement.
And there's things that they don't even deserve to be. Not even like it's your opinion. Like they just don't deserve to be reported.
Yeah, there's definitely not a person sitting there personally reviewing each of these. There's no way.
No way. Impossible.
No, when they outsource it too. These people that review this shit, they don't give a fuck. We have a friend who worked for one of the companies.
Yeah.
That's true.
And he would tell those horrific stories too.
Yeah,
about
like child porn.
Like what?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like child porn and like craziness would come to his desk, and like somebody posted it, shit like that.
And people are caring about me making fun of white people for not wanting to eat gluten.
As we said, man,
Oh, that was that one that was recent.
Yeah, that was one of the most recent ones to get taken down.
white
Yeah.
folks, dude.
What was it?
Fucking
It was
so
the guy
offended.
standing on like a
Yeah,
ledge.
it's a cliff or something.
cliff
Oh,
or
yeah.
something.
Like,
And it said white people do this, but they won't eat gluten.
Yeah.
Or some shit.
It's like LOB said, are we just done with the whole AIDS thing right now? And is this
Have
all
we moved
gluten?
on to
Moved on to
gluten?
gluten? Yeah. Nobody wants to talk about any real fucking issues. It's just all a
Nope.
bunch of manufactured bullshit.
Dude, haters gonna hate. Dom, speaking of haters,
ooh,
what's going on, dude?
man, I got a super hater that individually hates each and every one of you personally.
We didn't get into detail, but I want to know what was specifically said, what she had actually heard specifically,
I would.
do you know, like, did you ask? I would be
didn't.
grilling some chick
I
if she
want
said the
to,
same thing.
but
I'd kick
I
her the
feel
fuck
like-
out of my house.
I feel like I was adding fuel to the fire by me asking her, like, "Hey, which episode did you listen to?"
In other words, you're basically saying not adding fuel to the fire. You're just afraid you might not get laid.
yeah, basically. The pussy's good. The
All
pussy
right.
is A1.
So it's
Perico.
not $50 pussy.
This is not $1 million, but
Nothing's.
We'll go half a
Yeah.
mil,
She's at-
500K.
Jesus, I'd say like $225.
All right, that's not bad. Cash money.
Does she have that 18-year pussy?
Yeah, pretty close. It's good, man. It's good.
So,
But, yeah.
how did
that keep a nigga baby pussy?
Hey,
Language.
Not that one.
Language.
Hey, let the record show that was not me again. I have not said that word one time since.
Yeah.
Not
Alex is
once.
going rogue.
Hey, so how did this even come up?
Because she was upset at me because she was like, I don't know, you're either talking to a whole bunch of girls or you're pretending like you are. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, where did this come
Can you
from?
do the same female voice you did earlier? It was so
I
much better.
definitely will. Let me get into it. Let me get into my
Okay,
voice
so
here.
how did she know that?
Well, because, yeah, she was just like, I was like, where is this coming from? She's like, your fucking stupid show. And I was just like, oh, this again?
Oh,
And
shit.
she's like, because you're so sweet with me. And it's like, you get on that show, you're just a fucking savage. Like a no, and
She did not
She
really?
said savage because like she was trying to think of like our lingo. She was just like, a fucking like stupid savage, whatever you guys say. And I was like, fuck yeah, we made it.
We made
She
it.
said savage.
We have chicks quoting us from
And
the
yeah,
show.
she was just like, you're so sweet and like you're just like two-faced and like, what about when we're out in public? What are people gonna think like
Oh,
about me
man.
when they see? I was like, I ain't even that serious.
It's not that
I was
serious.
like, no one even like knows who we are like
Yeah,
that. And she's
yeah.
like, you guys tag each other like in your little post. It's like, niggas just trying to get his followers up, man. Damn, quit hating on the movement. Wasn't
Oh
that
my
serious,
gosh.
but she was like, I do not like your show. I don't approve of it. You guys degrade women. I hate you each individually.
What
I
does
was
that
like-
mean?
What's crazy is she knows you individually. She knows you as a human being.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
she knows how you are. And then to believe that there's this like other person out there where one is part of a show and then the other is just you on a daily basis.
Yeah, but that
Exactly.
requires a certain level of intellect to even distinguish between the two. You know what I mean? Like, there are a lot of dumb people in this world that would watch a TV show and go and hate someone because the character they play on a TV show is an asshole. You know?
Yeah, but that's a little different when you're talking about it. That's really stupid if you actually believe that.
There really, I don't
know.
get. Yeah,
I know
exactly.
it. I know it happens, but that's really fucking
Yeah.
stupid. But like I was saying this before, we've been conditioned as a society to believe that when a comedian or a humorist or an entertainer says something, that they believe it, because we allow that belief by we support it, we back it up, and we're like, yeah, you're right. You know, that person should be off or out of a job because they said that, and you know, on their radio show, they should no longer be allowed to be on TV because so now all of that is validated, all of that's supported, and they're saying, yeah, you know what, you're right, you know, because obviously if they say that, it's they believe it and they support it, and then more people are going to do it.
It's entertainment, dude. We're jugglers. That's all we are.
And I told her that before.
And not very good either.
Yeah. Did you fuck her after this conversation?
No, but I did offer my
Your dick?
yes, I did. And she said Thursday.
Okay.
So I was like, all right.
You just
I
haven't.
think-
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I think part of it too though is that when you're on the show, we have an hour, and we sometimes multiple stories come up within an hour. That doesn't mean multiple stories happen like this week.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
that's part of it. Like you're talking about a light, or like
we've talked,
years.
yeah,
of,
year.
like,
I mean, we've told stories on the show like they go date back fucking like
10 years?
decades.
Yeah,
Yeah,
10 years, 15 years.
Why? Because
Yeah.
it's funny and it happens.
Yeah.
They're 30 years old. I've fucking been doing this shit for a long time.
Yeah.
I asked her like, come on, some of the stuff is funny. Like, come on. She's like,
No,
no, it's fucking not.
No,
None of it.
I
was like,
guarantee.
damn.
Even if she found it funny, there's no way she's cracking a smile in front of you. I
Yeah.
guarantee
No.
it, dude.
No.
But you know what? Those are the people like that made Howard Stern famous. The ones that were like, "Fuck, I hate you. You guys need to listen to this," and then they told everybody else about his fucking show. You know what I mean?
That's true.
And so on and so forth. The
That's
more they
true.
hate you, the more
And she doesn't
popular you
understand. Yeah.
become.
She doesn't understand how do we have female fans. She was like, I don't even understand how even females like.
Because unlike you, they have a good sense of humor.
Oof. Damn. You're talking about Bay. Chill out.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh, come on.
Hey Dom,
It's not that.
Dom,
kidding.
when did you say the wedding was?
Ooh, with the Lobo Bradley.
I shoot photos, dude. Just so you know. You need I'll give you a good deal.
Well, thank you, man.
All right, no problem.
And he'll drum too.
yeah,
Dickhead.
and I'll play drums at your wedding too.
Well, and he'll DJ.
And I can fucking do all three at the
Damn,
same time.
photography.
DJ Terry
DJ?
Terry McMichael on the drums and the ones and twos.
And the photos.
That's a hell of a deal.
Yeah.
It's a 3-in-1 package.
I'll give you a smoking deal, bro.
I appreciate that.
It's like 35 grand.
Yeah, for all three. Normally I charge 50, but we'll go
Yeah.
35.
I know you. It's all good.
So, all right. So let's see. What have we discovered so far? The page is not up right now, which is awesome. Your wife hates us. What else?
You saw him sneak that one in?
Can we talk
Yeah,
about something
slick.
positive? Did anybody get laid recently? I know you said you fucked, but you know, anything special about it? No. Good sex.
It was A1. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said
A1.
225. That's not 500K.
All right. All right.
Yeah, I hooked up with a lesbian.
Ooh.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You know, things of that nature. Go on.
tell.
Go on.
Do tell, do tell.
So I was out in Scottsdale for 30th birthday and
For your 30th birthday.
yeah, for my 30th
Yeah.
birthday. So
And you still ain't told me thank you.
Hey, I sent the same text. I'm like,
Yeah, I was
happy
like-
birthday, you dandy motherfucker.
dude,
And
I
got
was
nothing.
I was in such a fucking miserable mood.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? You were out getting fucked and
No,
drinking.
you guys sent me texts on fucking Sunday when I was hungover as shit flying back from Scottsdale.
No, that makes sense.
Debatable. I'm gonna look and see what I sent in your text.
I thought it was Saturday.
I thought it was Saturday too.
I haven't even responded to my mom's text. Come on.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right.
You
Well,
ain't
then I
even-
don't feel so bad now.
Yeah, me
All
neither.
right. So you're in Scottsdale for spring break. Go on.
Spring training and
Oh yeah, spring training.
So there's this big ass party every year in St. Patrick's Day in Scottsdale at this place called Gilligan's, and they have like midget bartenders. Even the bars themselves are short for the midgets.
Oh, that's
What the
wait.
fuck?
So, but that like literally 3 feet high. I mean, that's short, dude.
There's a section of the bar that has the bar just for the midgets, and then
That's
Are
so
they called
awesome.
midgets?
You know what? We're already fucking banned. Let's just be as non-PC as possible. Yeah. So for our purposes, they're midgets.
We
dude.
don't even exist on social
I
media
know.
anymore. So what's the point?
These are
All
just
right.
ghosts of our
Yeah.
former selves speaking right
we're gonna
now.
have no more listeners now.
Exactly. Good point.
Horrible. Yeah, there's this big ass party. They shut down the parking lot. They put up a bunch of beer tents and games, and they got porta potties everywhere. It's just a big ass fucking party.
Wait. So for those who are listening to the show that have never been out there for spring training, is it just mayhem? I mean, kind of paint the picture a little bit.
Yeah,
What's going on?
it's-
I've never been there.
It's all grown ass men and women who use the excuse of baseball to go out and just get fucked up for like 2 or 3 days straight.
Okay.
Mardi Gras crazy? I mean, somewhere on that spectrum.
Yeah.
I'm not,
I mean, yeah. The girl that I hooked up with was flashing everybody.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, we're just getting wasted there, and I'd been going hard the entire night, and so this she's kind of like dancing around our group, and she's got this cute little friend with her, and she has like blonde or blue hair in her like black hair, and she like the head shaved on the side,
Okay, yeah.
gauges in her ear, kind of like that, that style, and she just keeps on flashing everybody. She's got her nipples pierced.
Were they big?
They were good size, and sorry, titty boy, they weren't like massive.
It's all good, man. They all can't be.
So she keeps on dancing, and at this point I drop my hair down, and
What
like
up?
every girl in the fucking bar is coming by and like grabbing my hair and like feeling it. I love your hair so much. I love it. Yeah. And so she keeps on doing the same, and then every time I cross paths with her, she jumps off from whoever she's dancing with to come dance with me. And towards the end of the night, her friend wants to go home, and so her friend parked her car at her place. So we hop in a pedicab, and this dude fucking drives us. And this fucking dude's crazy. He's like, we're 3 of us in the back of the pedicab. This dude's standing on top of the fucking bike, like no hands, with like us on the back, and then riding it up on the fucking curb with like one wheel, like spinning donuts, like just going fucking nuts. And then so we drop her off, and then he turns around and takes us back to the bar. And meanwhile, I look over, he turns around, he's like, you just want to go back to the bar? I'm like, yeah, sure. And I was like, and take the turns really slow and don't look back.
Nice.
So this girl's fucking giving me an over the pants hand job in the back of the pedicab the whole entire way back. And as soon as we get back, I got to take a fucking piss. So I go right into the porta potty, and I'm like, get in, and I go to shut the door, and she jumps in to the porta potty with me. And I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, you gotta take a piss? She's like, oh, hang out here. I was like, oh, all right.
Oh, that's so gnarly.
I'm sure that smells great.
yeah, no
right.
kidding. That's exactly.
You know what's funny is, so in a porta potty you have the toilet and then the urinal.
Yeah.
So I go to like piss in the urinal, and she goes, what the fuck are you doing? The toilet's right there. I was like, no, there's a urinal in here too. You just never knew what that was.
Yeah.
You thought it was a sink. And so she's like, oh, okay. And so I'm just sitting there pissing. And then as soon as I'm done, I turn around and I go, so are you going to give me head?
Right after a fresh piss.
Like a gentleman.
Yeah. And she hesitates for a good like 5-10 seconds. She goes, not in the porta potty.
That would have been a good story.
Oh,
though.
I know. Yeah, I was so close. I wanted it
Yeah.
so bad.
I don't blame
Fecal
you.
matter on.
Ugh.
Oh, it smells so gross. And so eventually it got to the point where, we were like drunk and making out at the fucking bar. And I was just like, look, let's get the fuck out of here before everybody else, gets back. And meanwhile, I knew she had a girlfriend. She had mentioned it, and she had said something about her girlfriend when we dropped her friend off. And I was like, let's just go back. After this, I'm like, let's just go back to your place. We'll take that pedicab back. And she goes, I can't. I was like, so you don't want to hook up? And she's like, no, I can't. I live with my girlfriend. And I was like, okay, well, let's just go back to the hotel then.
Yeah.
So we get in the pedicab, go back to the hotel.
Are you rooming with like a bunch of people or like?
So there's 3 of us in the room.
Okay.
Nothing crazy, but yeah, there's 3 of us in the room. So I try to get back enough time to, get my fuck on before they get in. And so I shut the deadbolt, the latch.
Got it.
So I'm like, you know what? At least if they come back, they're not gonna come in. I'm gonna be like balls deep in this fucking chick.
You know you've got some time if you
Yeah.
got the fucking deadbolt.
Yeah. So I latched that thing, and I got like a good 10 minutes. She's just sucking my dick and licking my ass. But I'm so.
Oh, she ate the butthole
yeah,
too.
she ate the butthole too. Yeah.
Good for her.
After a long night of sweat and
Of
swamp.
course. Of course.
E-Man approves.
E-Man definitely approves.
And so I'm trying to get it. It would get to the point where it would get like that 3/4 chub, and then I would start fucking, and I would get like the floppy in, and then it would just go limp again.
Oh.
So I was just running into that fucking that was just gonna happen. That's just the way it was.
That's the worst.
That's the worst. And so eventually they all come back, and I'm fucking ass naked. She's ass naked in my bed. I get up. At this point, I'm like about to put my clothes on. They're pounding on the shit, and I'm like, fuck. So I just go to the door butt ass naked and open the fucking door. And so them and a few other people that we were with come into the room, and so me and this girl are in bed. But she like all of a sudden is more turned on by the fact that there's people there. So she's like grabbing my hand and like shoving it in her pussy, grabbing my dick.
Blessed.
And like trying to like do the spoon fuck.
Yeah.
It's not happening right now.
The good old Spuck.
Yeah.
Is there now? Are there like 3 people in the room, or are there like 10?
There's like 5 or 6 people in the room at
Okay.
this point.
Any
And-
females?
Yeah, a few females.
Hey.
And
Are they all passed out at this point? Or?
no, they're still awake.
Oh, okay.
So people are like running around the room
Like
and
pouring shots and shit. You're trying
Yeah.
to fuck.
trying my best. And so I'm joking around with her at this point, and I'm like, this is probably your last stop to permanent lesbianism right here. And so yeah, she's cool, and we eventually I try to pass out, but she just won't fucking stop. And so now we're to the point where everybody's left, and the other 2 guys are passed out, and I'm just finger fucking the shit out of her, like choking her, like full on like life leaving her body, choking her. And she's fucking tugging my hair, like slapping around and shit. Super fucking rough. And after all this, and she's like, let's go have a cigarette. So we go outside and have a cigarette. And then now she's trying to cover her tracks, trying to figure out how she's gonna tell her girlfriend how she was gone all night.
Oh my god! And they live together.
They
so
live together.
It's not like a thing where like, oh, like sorry, I missed your call, or like shit was on silent.
My phone died.
Yeah. So she starts texting one of her girlfriends, one of the ones that her girlfriend actually knows, and she had called her first and to get like the say hey, like I might come over, and then started texting back just to get like this track record. And the last thing the girl sent her was, "Oh, my door's unlocked, just come in."
Right.
So now she go back home and be like, "Oh yeah, I just got wasted and decided to stay with blah blah blah."
Fucking lying with your
know.
lying ass.
These hoes
And,
ain't loyal.
And the best part is then when she calls her friend again, she starts talking to her, and I just bend her over and just start eating her pussy in her ass. And she just drops the fucking phone. And meanwhile, I'm ass naked too. So like the 2 guys are passed out on the other bed. It's me ass naked, bent over, fucking this eating this girl out who's bent over.
From the back.
Yeah. And then I'm still like trying to shove floppy in at this point.
What's that movie? The Human Caterpillars?
Human Centipede?
Centipede.
Your
And-
nickname from this point forth is Floppy.
Yeah, right.
Floppy disk.
And
Oh, that was good.
but yeah, so eventually that sort of comes to an end.
Yeah.
And then the next morning, she ended up staying the entire night, and then the next morning, we're all just fucking around and giving her shit, and all my friends are sitting there and like, hey, can you flash us again? Can you flash us again?
She have nice boobs?
Yeah, she had a good body.
I don't know how the fuck she got away with like, oh, sorry, I didn't come home last night.
This was my thought.
She probably didn't get away.
As he was telling the story, my thought is, if you're in a relationship with a female and you find out that she doesn't come home and you find out she fucked a chick, are you that mad? I mean, are you really like? If it not, I guarantee none of us. No, I guarantee none of us would be as mad.
Oh,
as if
you're
she
talking
fucked
about as a
dude.
guy.
Yeah, as a guy. That's what I'm saying.
No, I wouldn't be.
Not that mad.
I'd
Yeah,
be
but
like,
that's like if she came home and she's like, I fucked some dude that I met at the bar. You'd obviously be livid. But
Yeah. O.J.
if it's
Simpson.
a chick, yeah, you're not. You're like, how was it? Can I watch next time?
Yeah, I was like, may I watch?
Can I join?
Until you just start having visions over the next 2 weeks of her just screaming orgasm.
You're so much better than my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because that's all it is. The whole cheating thing is just the thought of somebody fucking your girl better than you.
That's not the whole thing.
Not the whole thing, but it's a huge chunk.
Yeah, for me, it's a huge chunk. I thought I was the only one that
Really?
felt like that. I'd be like, fuck.
To me, that is like
Think
a
about
less.
Wait,
think
so
about
you're
every time you fucked a girl with a boyfriend.
I'll be
and
trying to go
certain
in.
lines like, I knew this would happen.
Yeah, blow her fucking back
Yeah.
out.
Think
I
about
mean,
that.
trying
Now,
to-
if that dude that she cheated on you with was just like softly, gently making love to her and wasn't
Like
really
some
fucking
dude
her
like
that
me.
good. Yeah.
I love you.
I love you. You're so beautiful.
I
And shit
love
like that.
touching your hair.
What would you rather have? What would you be more upset about?
Yeah, no, of course, more upset. Yeah,
Well-
but my main concern is just I don't know. It's just gross as fuck. Like to me, it's like just the thought of another dick in there, grossing me the fuck out.
Yeah,
That's
I was
like-
just wondering. I was just asking because I was wondering if, as you know, her girlfriend, if she comes home and she's like, "Oh, I got some dick last night," if her girlfriend's livid, or if she's like, "Damn it, Jenny, how many times?"
I
Well,
wonder,
that's
too.
what I asked her. I was like, is this a situation where like she knows that you crave that every once in a while and she allows it? And she's like, no, not at all.
Eesh.
Well, if she obviously real dick's probably different than having her don a strap on, but
That
you know.
cold strap on.
She
Yeah.
said
Now
it
you
was,
want microwave, dude.
she said it was more than that too. It was about like having somebody bigger and somebody stronger and more
Hairier.
masculine and that kind of shit.
Hey, I've seen some.
Probably, but I've hooked up. This isn't the first lesbian I've hooked up with in a similar scenario, and I think probably the fact that if you saw me, you're like, all right, that's a pretty masculine dude. Like I got broad shoulders, chest hair, beard, long hair. It's kind of barbaric.
Damn, for real? I didn't realize.
I mean, in the true sense of the term barbaric, yeah, you tick all the boxes, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking Neanderthal.
Fucking troglodyte.
Troglodyte, Neanderthal.
Yo, but you said she had a shaved head, like half of it was shaved.
Yeah. I was
like the Skrillex or
I've
Yeah,
noticed,
kinda like
man,
the
girls
Skrillex,
that
yeah.
have like half the shaved head are usually like
Down to
super
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually the first assumption I make when I
Me
see
too,
those
yeah.
chicks.
It wasn't like that
Shoot.
before.
No.
That's recent.
And they usually have piercings and tattoos.
It's 'cause
it goes with the
it's
whole
'cause it's
fucking
trendy.
Yeah.
It's
So
bad-
trendy girls like the fuck.
Yeah, well, like, because back before it was like popular, it was a counterculture thing, and it was just people that wanted to be different. It's kind of like how, all of a sudden everybody has tattoos,
Yeah.
or everybody had piercings when guys had piercings when you weren't supposed to have piercings.
I feel like that head shape thing though is past the trendy.
I think
Like,
I think it's had its day.
like even like maybe a few years
But
past.
you see it even more now.
I do. I see it all the
Really?
time. Yeah.
I've seen it slow
Especially
down.
I've seen it on
especially
some
downtown.
really fucking beautiful chicks too, and I'm like, why would you
It does.
do that?
It does ruin it.
Yeah, if
Not-
you're
not
really
every time.
if you're like naughty, dirty looking chick, it enhances it. But if you're a really pretty girl and you
Yeah.
do that, it does. It fucking ruins it.
So for
dude.
this girl worked, dude. I mean, she had the gauges, she had tattoos,
Yeah,
she had,
of
she
course.
had the whole image. So
Fat
like, all right,
clit.
cool. Fat clit, nice pussy,
I just need to know what the clit looks like.
very
That's
nice,
important.
very nice pussy.
like a midget dick.
Like China's fucking.
Oh god, I remember
Ugh.
that clit.
Uh,
It was like a little mini dick.
It
it
was.
was like a big dick. What do you
That thing was
Depending upon the
disgusting.
person, yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, that's a good little.
it's a good little night.
So does that mean
Yeah.
does that even qualify you as a lesbian if you still fuck dudes? I mean, wouldn't that make you bi?
I said,
Because you suck one dick as a dude and you're gay, you know. But like,
I think that's
you
fair,
could be
though.
a chick and fuck 50 chicks, and you're like, oh no, I'm not, you know.
You can
I'm
never
bi.
get over that.
I'm bi.
that
I love
stigma.
the bike. I'm bi-curious. I'm just bi-curious.
yeah, I think, and I've
You can't. You suck
Nah.
one dick, dude, and you're labeled the rest of your life.
You should be.
Yeah, you should.
Get me sucking dick.
Off with his head.
Off with his head.
It takes a lot to suck a dick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Like,
it doesn't take much to eat pussy.
No, it doesn't take much at all.
What did Bill Maher say? It takes courage.
Yeah, it takes courage. It takes courage to suck a dick,
Suck a dick.
especially when his meat's been in his boxers all night and he's
Oh
been dancing.
God.
Yeah, that's true. No, I mean fucking vagina all night, dancing in a skirt, whatever.
Yeah,
That's
Underwear,
awesome.
like it's.
I definitely let hers air out for a
it's
little
still
bit.
it's still ripe, dude. It's still ripe. Where you get that tangy taste in your mouth.
It's like a little salty tangy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
That Wu Tang.
Oh, by the way, Method Man and Redman, those guys were fucking dope.
Yeah, I know when you post on Facebook, like it's.
No, I
usually
mean,
some,
because
like,
every
good
time
shit.
I've ever shot.
Wait, where did you see them? Hold on.
at Flux.
Flux, huh?
I was gonna say every time I've shot any performer at Flux, like they get there, you know, they do like, oh, I'm hanging out at the table. Look at me with my bottles and my bitches. And then they walk on stage and they play, you know, 3 songs for 15 minutes and they're done.
And what time are they? They're usually on it like
like
1:15.
1:15.
yeah.
No, they fucking both of them went on stage at 10 to 1, or maybe even earlier, like 12:45, and they played till after 1:30.
That's awesome.
Yeah, like a solid hour.
Yeah.
And the whole time is just like fucking hip hop from like 92 to 95.
I've seen him a few times, and every single time
it was
like
so good.
The craziest show.
It was so good.
I remember Method Man. This was in San Francisco at the Fillmore, and Method Man did a front flip into the crowd, and then somebody took his he had white Air Force Ones on, and somebody took one of them, and I don't remember what song it was, but it was in the song. He's like, "Don't take my fucking shoe." In the song, and everyone's like, "Oh,
that really happened."
Tell me the guy threw the shoe back on
Yeah,
stage.
yeah, no, they gave it back. Like in the lyrics, he changed like, "Don't take my fucking shoe." Oh,
dude, Method Man's 45.
Is he really?
Yeah, and the only reason I knew that is because he was like dancing. He's like, "Man, that shit ain't bad for a 45-year-old, huh?"
He said that to you?
No, just to the crowd.
All of them, dude. All of these fuckers are old now.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah. Snoop Dogg's like 50. Fuck.
Yeah,
That is true.
I saw Snoop Dogg at a dive up.
Yep.
That's like a summer. What is it like a?
It's
pool
it's an
party.
Indian casino, but they have
What's Rincon or one of those?
It's Harrah's, isn't it?
Harrah's. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Harrah's Rincon.
Harrah's Rincon. Yeah, and he did a DJ set. It was fucking
Trash.
Dude,
We
you're
were
the
just talking.
yeah, it was you because we were talking about his DJ set at the something downtown, some festival downtown.
It was like Mardi Gras.
Yeah,
or something.
I wasn't there, but yeah, instead of garbage. Just,
You don't even want to be there.
No, dude, he was letting the whole song play, and then it would fade out on his own, and then he was like, "Yeah." I was just like, "Man, bro, like I would kill to be able to do what you're doing." And
I would
like,
take 1/20th of what you got paid tonight to actually DJ that amount of time.
Yeah, man, I was just like,
Once you get to a certain level,
Yeah,
like
you don't
these
give a
guys,
fuck.
you
Do
don't
whatever
care.
the fuck you want.
Yeah, you can do whatever the fuck you want, and no one's gonna
Yeah,
say
no one.
shit.
No, they're paying. I was telling Dom, I'm like, he could have fucking stood on stage and talked about politics for an hour.
Yeah, and people would have stayed.
Have you seen him narrating, or have you heard him narrating the nature videos?
No. Oh, what is that on?
You could Google it. He did one, and it was like a joke, and it spread like wildfire on the interwebs, obviously.
Yeah.
And I think he's done like 2 more. And there was a petition, quote unquote, going around the interwebs to have Scoop narrate like every nature video made from here on out. It's
funny.
fucking gold.
Change.org.
It's so funny, dude.
It's fucking awesome.
I was in an Uber like a couple weeks ago, and I get in and I hear the directions like a few times, and I'm like, oh, damn, that voice sounds familiar. And then, but I was talking to somebody, and then I heard it again, and it was Morgan
Freeman. Yeah, you can
The guy-
download his voice now.
"Oh, really?
Yeah.
On the iPhone?"
Yeah, it's fucking
Oh,
awesome.
you can do it on the
just
iPhone?
Yeah.
Just have
Oh.
him narrate your life.
Dude, that'd be amazing. Just have him follow you around.
I would
Andy Dufresne.
I would just drive. I would drive all day long just to hear him telling me where to go.
I would literally just change my name to Andy Dufresne on
Yeah,
my
that's
shit.
true.
So that way he just talking about Andy Dufresne. Crawled through 500 feet of shit and came out clean on the other side. Andy Dufresne headed for the border.
Dufresne.
Didn't Morgan Freeman marry his daughter?
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yep, 100%. Hold up.
Tim Robbins' daughter?
No. Morgan Freeman married. It's either his stepdaughter or adopted daughter. It's one or the other. I think it's his stepdaughter.
What?
Why would he do that?
And
Somebody Google.
And not only that, she's like 30 years younger.
Of course she is.
What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Can
Upgrade.
someone
Upgrade.
please? Someone
Oh,
Google
yeah.
this. Is it
Yeah.
an upgrade though if you like adopted her,
I mean, how's the pussy?
or maybe he adopted her maybe he wanted a wife, but because she was too young at the time, he's like, oh, I'm just adopting her.
That's
quote
what that
unquote.
creepy director did.
Yeah, Woody Allen.
Woody
I was gonna
Allen.
say Woody Harrelson. No,
He
Woody Harrelson.
adopted that
Yeah, I
girl.
know.
What are you talking about? That was love.
Did you find it? Because I know the Woody
not
Allen.
married.
I've never heard this.
It's his step granddaughter.
So what do you? Like it's
That's
okay.
fine. Step granddaughter?
That's so far removed.
Dude, if it's step anything, it's fine.
Not even daughter, granddaughter.
Hey,
That
he
live-
Taking
wants that.
L's, fam.
Wait,
Just living the
He
dream.
wants that young pussy, dude.
wait, hold on. What is that? Step? What is your step granddaughter? What is that?
Well, your
step
granddaughter
granddad.
would be the daughter of your son or daughter. So
So
step granddaughter would be like
Your daughter, your son married somebody else with kids.
Yeah, and
That's so far removed.
It's an inherited kid. It has no blood relation to
Don't
you.
say that's so far removed,
Hey.
like it means nothing.
Yeah, it definitely
Hey,
means something to
step
me.
anything, I'm fucking.
Like
Step sister, I'm balls deep.
I'm like the fucking that whole genre of porn where it's like I'm fucking your stepmom or I'm fucking your stepkid.
Don't you remember when MTV tried to have that like soap opera, late night soap opera?
What was it?
I can't remember what it was called. It was like called like Skin or something like that, and it was all like
Skin.
super erotic, like college/high school.
I do remember
people.
this, but I wish I remember the name.
I can't. We can probably look it up. It was so awful. But one of the storylines in it was of a stepbrother and stepsister fucking.
Yeah.
That's craziness. That's crazy. But what? Okay, when does it get crazy though? Because let's say you meet them a few times. Your parents get married. Now you're living in the same spot.
Oh, that's in-house pussy.
No, hold on. So week one, it's not creepy. If you guys are fucking, week one's not creepy.
That's IHOP, dog.
Yeah. Okay. Now, when does it start getting?
No, this is a valid point.
Month 6. Now is it like okay? Now you're fucking your sister?
Never.
No, but that's a good like
Because week one, it's not creepy.
But you're never gonna be blood related ever, no matter what.
Yeah, you can't.
So, does it ever get creepy? I mean, unless your parents walk in on you, then it might be a little weird.
Let's assume you're 16 years old.
That's already creepy. I don't want to assume 16-year-olds having sex at all.
Relax. Well, I'm just saying. So 2 16-year-olds,
12-year-olds are having sex.
Oh man,
I knew a girl in middle school was 12 who got pregnant.
Fuck.
We're friends on Facebook. She has 4 kids now. She still looks good.
Really?
Because she had them when
she had them when she was 10.
Yeah, she had them all before like 18.
Fuck. Okay, so back to the creepy factor. All right, so let's for argument's sake, they're both 16.
They're both 16. They
How hot are we talking here?
She's banging. She's
like
ridiculous.
10, hard 10.
Hard 10.
Hard. Okay, that
I
makes
mean-
it more difficult.
I mean, she's a 3.
I like where you're going. I like
Hard
where
10.
your
I'm
head's
about
at.
to give her that hard dick. What the fuck?
So hard 10. You guys have met like a handful of times, but now you move in together.
Okay, so you met and you're already talking. You're like, our fucking parents are getting married. You're really hot.
No. You're not even. You don't go that far. You're not creepy yet. You're not creepy.
I have been creepy since day one.
But now you guys are living together. You see her a few times in the hallway. You guys lock eyes.
Like
but-
smack her ass when she's going to the shower.
No. You're not even there yet. You lock eyes, but then you go back to your video games and you pretend. You go back to Madden. You're like, I'm not looking. And then
But in your head, you're thinking of her in the shower?
yeah, you jerk off a few times.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And then she walks in on you jerking off, and she's like, "Hey, do you need any help with that?
Need a hand? Need a hand?
Oh my god, I'm so.
Do you need a hand?" Like every bad porno where like
Yeah,
instead of like being like, "Oh my god," and shutting the door, they're like, "Well, hey, what are you doing in here?"
Yeah, there's no element of surprise either. It's
Yeah.
like, what's going on?
I know the guy could be.
I'm just jerking off.
The guy could be in a predator costume. And she's like, "Oh, what are you doing here, predator?" And he like clicks.
Yeah.
Need help with that?
Okay, so you're jerking off playing video games.
yeah. And so I'm thinking like
Jerking off playing video games.
But 6 months is when it starts getting like
Creepy?
you can't do it. I mean, 6 months now. That's like your sibling.
You can do
Well,
it.
how about how weird is it after you fuck?
What if you get married?
When you start catching
What are you
feelings.
talking about?
That's what I'm saying.
It's the dream. Go back to your room. We don't want mom and dad to catch us.
Oh, that's the dream.
It's kind of naughty.
It is. I kind of like it.
Yeah.
And I feel bad.
We're
for
all
liking
sick
it.
fucks, by the way, because every one of us was like, as soon as Alex said that, it was like,
As soon as I mentioned you wouldn't have to cuddle.
yeah, that's true. And she can't even get mad for you telling her to get the fuck out and go back to her room.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Tell on me?
Yeah. Oh, good
But then
point.
what are you gonna do? Tell on me?
She might.
Yeah.
But she might.
I'll tell mom and dad you raped me.
Oh my! It just got dark.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
That's a possibility.
yeah,
It
that's
is.
why I threw it out there.
Speaking of creepy shit, there's another thing that happened in Scottsdale.
Let's hear it.
Glory hole?
This looks suspect. What are you about to share, dude?
So at the same bar on Thursday night, on St. Patty's Day, I ran into my ex's best friend. And
Ex's best friend. Okay.
Yeah, ex's best friend, like absolutely 100% best friend.
Like years of friendship, decades, whatever, bestie.
Yeah, like the reason her and I got together was because she loved me so much, like the best friend.
So
that
she
friend,
spoke
yeah.
highly of you.
Spoke highly, still does, yes.
Got it. Okay.
And so we're getting drunk, taking shots at the bar, all that good stuff, and all of a sudden she's like, "Oh, hey, let's take a picture and send it to your ex." Not like that. She dropped her name, but I won't drop the name.
Yeah.
We got you.
Yeah. And she's like, "Oh, we'll take a picture and send it to your ex." And I was like, no,
Yeah.
not gonna do that.
Not having it.
And she's like, no, like her.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah. She's like, no, her boyfriend now is fucking crazy. They have like access to each other's phones. So I just want to send it to piss him off. I was like, all right, well, if you're going to piss somebody off, I'm all for that. So she said, we take a picture together and she sends it. It's probably like midnight at this point. And she takes a picture and she sends it to my ex saying, hey, look who I ran into. It's Alex. And like immediately after, the text message come back going, who is that?
That's so fucking
So
crazy.
this fucking dude, like, they were probably, I guess she was asleep or something like that. He like grabbed the phone and wanted to see who it was. And then obviously it wasn't her because she would have been like, oh, tell him I said hi or something like that.
Or like, oh, that's cool.
Did she write him back? Did she write anything back to that?
Who is it?
No.
Dude, I'm not like.
She told me, she's like, that's him. That's definitely him. That's
Dude,
responding.
I'm putting myself in that situation, and if I don't care if we've been married 10 years, we've been fucking for 10 days, we've been dating for 10 months. If you pick up my fucking phone, I'm done.
Yeah,
or I have
yeah.
the discussion where I say, don't ever fucking do that. I would never do that to you. Do it again, and you're fucking gone. That's it.
Well, what do you have to hide?
Huh?
Oof.
No, it's just, dude, I respect people's privacy. If you
Yeah.
want to fucking cheat on me, that's your loss, not mine. You're the fucking hoe, not me.
No, but
It's
what are you
true.
hiding though? Why can't you share?
Yeah.
Nothing.
What am I hiding? Nothing.
What do you? Well, what? But
I have a firm belief that everybody should have their own level of privacy, and if you don't agree with me, you could eat my ass and fuck off.
well, I just don't think it's right. Here's what I think is funny.
I don't think. I don't
This is
think.
what I
well,
think it's so
I don't
funny.
think your opinion matters.
What's
That's what
funny-
really matters here.
Here's what I find funny.
And this conversation is over.
It's funny because Stacy commented on your thing on Facebook like 2 weeks ago, and and then you skipped my comment and commented on hers, and I don't know, some stupid.
I've
something
had
stupid.
a female recently say something to that effect.
Yeah, I've had that happen to me before.
It's
too.
just.
I had a girl go through my Facebook. I left my computer open. It wasn't on, and she turned it on, and I was in the shower. Come back out, and she's just like sitting there all angry, and I was like, "What's going on here?" And she's like, "I went to your Facebook." I'm like, "The computer wasn't on."
I'm not an idiot. I know.
Yeah, like what do you do? What do you mean you went through my Facebook? And then she named this girl who I never hooked up with, who I was on deployment. When you're on like deployment, you get to know people really well.
Yeah.
And so we had all these inside jokes, and there was nothing that was sexual. She's married, like she's
Yeah.
got kids and shit. We're like, we're cool. And she's like, I can't even remember the girl's name now, but she's like, she said her name, and I was like, okay. And she's like, and I messaged her. And then it was from my Facebook, and and I'm talking like
Just
two
brutal.
paragraphs.
Yeah.
Don't fucking message my man,
Oh
you piece
my
of
gosh,
shit.
dude.
Like we've met before.
Yeah.
You fucking. I'm like, what are you doing?
And women want to know why you can't have access to my phone.
Exactly.
This is exactly why.
Because your
you will,
overthinking will ruin things.
you will literally take anything out of context.
Yeah, exactly.
Anything.
Yep.
Exactly.
It doesn't
crazy.
matter what it is.
Dude.
If you looked at the group chat from this weekend from all the people I was out in Scottsdale with,
Yeah.
there's like one of my friends is sending nudes that some girl sent him that he met out in Scottsdale.
Yeah,
Like,
of course.
You know what I mean? There's just so much shit.
Don't assume anything. Don't misconstrue shit.
Yeah,
you know?
and of course, when it comes to even just guy talk, I'm gonna say shit like, "Oh my god, I hit that. Oh my god, she's fucking fine."
Yeah.
Because that's just the way we talk.
Damn, look at them titties.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I had a similar encounter recently. I didn't call the female on it. She will remain nameless. But I had there were like some old messages that I had exchanged with my ex, and one of them was fairly recent, but it was pulled up on Facebook. You can have the messages on the bottom of the
Yeah.
screen. Yeah, so that's, I know for a fucking fact, because I pay attention to
Yeah,
shit like that. Anyway, I know for a fact that the messages were all like laid out nice and neat on the bottom of the screen, and I fucking got in the shower.
And they were blue. You like that means you haven't seen it. Or
I came
whatever.
back
Yeah.
and was like checking my Gmail or something, and that particular message thread was pulled up full screen. And I'm not stupid, dude.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
fucking
That's crazy. Well, you would know if you left that open.
dude. If I wanted to cheat, I would be so good at it.
But
I'd be terrible at it.
Really?
Yeah.
Looking at somebody's text messages isn't gonna stop them from cheating. That's the funny part.
well, people are gonna do whatever they want though.
Exactly.
There's no point to worry about it.
That's what I mean. Like looking and trying to figure out if they're cheating on you or not. First off, if they're cheating on you, odds are you're gonna know some other way, and it's not gonna be a text
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not to mention, when you start looking for shit, you will notice things that you might not have otherwise noticed. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you're
Yeah.
like, oh, my dude's cheating on me, you'll find a fucking text or you'll find a message or an email that is somehow in your head indicative of the fact that he's cheating on you. Even though he might not be. You're going to find it, no matter what.
It's why if I have a girl over, I shut my computer screen if I'm not near it and I lock it.
No, you're smart, dude.
It's because I know that all they need is just that window.
Yeah.
Just that small little window.
Like you're taking a piss and they're just tappy on the keyboard, looking over their shoulder.
And it's going through their head and they're going, oh, well, I mean, I don't need to, but, you know.
Yeah.
Or when you catch it, when you're looking at your phone and you catch it, like, I like to look over and you catch their eyes and they're looking.
See?
I love that shit. Out of your peripheral.
You got to get that screen, dog.
Yeah, I got to get that.
I got this screen protector.
But
have to make a bold move to see.
I'm gonna order that tonight. I need that.
By the way, if your boyfriend buys one of those while he's with you, he's cheating.
Oh, don't say that. That's fucked up. That ain't true.
Dom's in a world of hurt now.
I am, man.
No, that's why you get it before you start the relationship. Then you just always had it.
That's why, because the last relationship I was in, not this current thing that's going on, but like the one before that, I didn't have my phone locked when we first started dating, and then I put a lock on it, and she noticed that I was like unlocking my phone,
and it changed.
Yeah, I was just like and it wasn't even because I was just like I don't know, I just want to put a lock on it, and yeah, she's like, why is your phone locked now? I was like, I don't know. She's like, well, why? I don't understand.
It's none of your fucking business.
Yeah, just I feel like having to lock.
It's my phone. That's all you need to know. It's my fucking phone.
I hated even knowing my ex's password to her phone.
I don't even want to know.
Yeah, I literally don't want to know.
I just don't care.
It was a situation where like we needed like directions or something like that.
Yeah.
And she wasn't by her phone, and I was, and she was like, "Oh, just put in the whatever password." I like wanted, but like I don't want to know. I do not want to know.
Or even I've been handed the phone. Hey, can you read this text message to me? I don't even want to see that. I mean, it's just like from her like sister or something. Like, oh, can you read this to me? And I'm like, I don't even want to see that.
Yeah.
Wait till we park.
Yeah.
I've given my phone to a girl. I'm like, hey, can you type this in for me for like GPS direction? I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
God, please don't let nobody text
that
me.
one text message that comes through. Like,
hey, babe.
Dude, I'm constantly nowadays fucking sexting all the time now. And so when I'm shooting for a company, a client that will remain nameless, but part of my job is to get names of the individuals in certain photos. And like I'll be walking into an event or a venue and I'm like fucking getting really into it. You've read some of my fucking texts. I get into that shit. Like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking eat that ass later. And I'm so worried that like I'm gonna be taking someone's name and like a fucking spread brown eye fucking photo pops up on the screen, dude. I mean, what do I say? Oh, that must be a wrong number. Oh, really? It says that ass right there.
Oh man, you shouldn't have told us that, because now I'm gonna wait till I know you're at an event.
I'm not gonna fucking
and I'm gonna say giant black dicks, just giant black dicks, like waiting for you at home, daddy.
Please do. I would love to actually tell that story on the show. Yeah, so remember the story I told a few weeks back? Well, you fucking got me.
I can't even look at Bradley the same, taking photos and sexting all the time. Now you know his dick is just leaking.
Dude, my shit leaks when it's fucking limp.
He's walking around the bed. He's got to change his underwear.
Just a wet spot coming through the jeans.
Dude, that happened the other night. I don't even remember what I was doing.
Oh my God. We met some girls at the pool party at the W in Scottsdale, and we met up with them later at a bar, and I was just wasted, just talking a gang of shit. Found out this girl was on the same flight as us coming back to San Diego, but that was just a layover for her to go to the Bay Area. And so I'm just sitting there and I'm like, all right, cool. Are we going to join the Mile High Club? And she's like,
fair question.
She's like, no. And I was like, all right, then over the pants hand job. And so we get, I'm just talking a bunch of shit. And then we see her at the airport at the bar, like right by the gate. And I just, out of like in front of everybody who's like hanging out there, I was just like, hey, so what's up with that over the pants hand job?
Oh shit.
Like you yelled it across the airport?
No, like in the bar, but like probably like 15, 20 people are all within
earshot. So other people could hear it.
And I said it in like loud intentionally.
Of course.
Just to get her rise.
I love it.
And everybody just looks over, what the fuck? And she had just met some girl at the bar who was on the same flight as well. And so they were like being all like friendly, and, and the girl's like, what? And she's like, no. And I was like, you promised yesterday that you would give me an over the pants hand job on the plane.
You swore.
Yeah. And the other girl's like, what is going on here?
Oh, I love it.
Those flights back, like the flights back from Vegas, or like even when I go to the Bay Area. Actually, the worst flight I've had recently was back from New York, because it was so long and I was so fucking hungover. Holy shit! Like you were talking about Vegas, Alex, where you're like shivering on the way back.
Dude, withdrawals straight up. I've had that coming back from Scottsdale too.
It's the worst feeling.
No hair of the dog on the flight?
It doesn't do it at that point.
No, I think we were trying to stay up all night, so that we could sleep the whole flight, and
backfired.
Oh man!
No,
And
it's
also,
when
like,
you're
shit
having,
doesn't close. Like,
you're having like heart palpitations and fucking.
Man.
You feel your body just like crashing.
yeah. I was laid across the whole row because it's pretty empty flat. I was laid across the whole row, just like shivering.
It's like a heroin
terrible.
fucking withdrawal.
God,
That's how my weekend got lit.
yeah.
Our flight was pushed back 5 hours.
Holy shit!
So we ended up getting a free flight out of it, and then everybody who was on our flight went standby. So there was like 5 people on our flight, including me and my brother.
Yeah.
And we just got free drinks the entire way.
Oh yeah.
Not only that, they didn't even ask to collect them while they were landing and shit. They're just like, yeah, just keep on drinking, whatever.
You're like running naked up and down the fucking aisles.
Well, and then also that 5 hours, and you're with all your friends and shit for 5 hours, and you're like, oh, we have nothing to do.
Let's get lit.
Yeah, like.
Well, we hadn't got to the airport yet. So,
Oh.
yeah. So it was one of those ones where it was delayed so much for a mechanical issue from before. So I woke up to an email basically saying like your flight's been pushed back like 5 hours. So I ended up going to the airport like 2 hours. I got to the airport like an hour before my brother, so I was actually drinking pretty heavy.
I love getting drunk at the airport.
I don't. I get
Really?
fucking because I'm scared to take a shit on the plane. Because I'm not. It's not big enough
I know
for me.
it's rough.
Like,
Yeah, I can't
it's
imagine.
Not, Like
Yeah.
I don't even think my ass cheeks are like even like touch the damn seat.
I don't think I've ever shit on a plane.
I'd have once, and it was the worst experience ever.
I
I was
have
like,
once.
I'm never doing this fucking again.
Yeah.
I don't even eat on days that I gotta fly. Like I won't eat
You know-
until I land.
You know what's funny is I was so hungover when I did it, and I felt like shit, and I just didn't want to be around anybody. So actually, the best part of the flight was not being cramped in to a seat and actually being able to just go into the fucking bathroom and just sit there and think about how much I hate myself.
Just self-loathing in a
Yeah.
fucking airplane bathroom.
I was like, oh my god, I could literally just sit here for the rest of the time if nobody like knocked on the door to get me out.
Fuck.
Has anyone here been in the Mile High Club? Anyone?
No.
Yeah.
Nah. Fuck
Well, I
that.
mean, I don't even for you two. It's not for
Yeah.
Dom and Scoop. It's not even possible.
I've touched like pussy on the
Yeah.
with the
Yeah, I was
blanket
trying to
over,
think.
just
Yeah.
kind of
the Mile High Club.
Yeah, fucking in an airplane bathroom. You never heard that?
Nah,
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
that's like a thing.
But that's why I
like-
said I don't think it's possible for you or Scoot. I mean, it's just they're too small.
Yeah,
You guys
yeah,
are too
yeah.
big.
I mean-
I've never flown anywhere with a girl I'm hooking up with. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, because I ain't paying for that ticket.
Right?
Fuck that. That's where I got a girlfriend now, man. This shit is cool, but like after a while, like
Wait, did you
paying
say
all the
that's
time.
why I have a girlfriend?
that's
now?
why I don't.
Don't.
Oh, I was
Like
like,
I want to go to Six Flags. I really want to go,
Yeah.
but I'd rather go with the homies than like go with a girl because then
So you gotta
that's
Well,
buy
just
your shit.
double.
tickets.
You're probably the whole thing just doubled,
Yeah, I'm
if
like,
not
I wanna
more.
do that.
Dude,
I was like, fuck, I could go with the homies.
some ice cream, honey.
Bitch, you better buy that shit.
When I was with my ex, her fucking niece came down and took them all to SeaWorld. It was so fucking expensive. SeaWorld's like $65 a person.
Yeah, you can. Well, if you live here, you can use that ticket all year. That's the only advantage.
Yeah.
But it is expensive.
It's
If you
expensive.
just go for a day, yeah, 3 people, you're looking at like $200.
3 people, and we got there, and I didn't have any cash on me, and the parking was like $18 on top of
Yeah.
that. So the guy looks in my car and sees the situation, like sees that I'm with 2 other people, and he looks at me and goes, "Just go park, man."
That's cool.
You know, it was just that scenario.
go.
It's just that scenario where all day he's like, "We're literally raping people, and I'm tired of it."
Just go. I don't even care.
Where we're destroying massive whales,
Yeah.
and torturing them, and we're raping human beings. Like,
This $4.95 an hour job is just
Yeah.
not worth it. Go fucking park.
It's literally SeaWorld is this. You pay money to get bent over and fucked while you're watching animals being tortured.
For real, it is
That's
the worst.
it. That's what SeaWorld is.
It sounds like some kinky BDSM shit, dude.
I can't even do the zoo. I can't, dude. The zoo's expensive.
Yeah.
It
and
used
then
to be like $20.
yeah, now it's like 60.
Yeah, they're all around 60 to
That's
70.
crazy.
Disneyland's $100 a ticket, dude.
Yeah.
150.
I got some
Fuck.
friends that go. They have the highest
season
pass
pass?
you can get.
It's like
It's over the season pass because that's only for just Disneyland. If you want the
for the California
the
Adventure.
whole thing,
Isn't like Tomorrowland is the other one now or some shit like that?
it's something like that. But it's like $2,000 a head, and they make a payment plan because it's a 5-person family. They make a payment plan every year where it's like $800 a month or some shit.
Does that include like a skip the line pass?
I think it does actually. I think it does.
Including parking too?
And it also includes like you can get into the restaurant. That's the restaurants that are there
and eat for free?
Yeah.
Not for free, no. And the bar, there's a bar. There's like a
drink
secret
for
bar.
free?
Nope, none of that. But they're making like a payment for like that you'd pay like for Escalade.
Wow.
Yeah.
If it included everything you just said, it might be considered to be maybe worth it.
And
But
a hand job
but you don't
over the
live.
pants?
But if you don't live
you
in
go.
the area,
No, it's
then
not
there's
worth it at
other
all.
expenses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. If you live in fucking Anaheim and you got kids, shit, it's probably worthwhile.
I would hate to go. I fucking hate theme parks.
I don't like theme parks. No, not at all. Mm-mm.
I hate lines. I hate fucking like festivals like Oyster Fest. Worst fucking thing I've been
Lines
to in
and
San Diego.
inconsiderate tourists and
Yeah.
shit, dude.
Dude, I went to fucking Oyster Fest. I walked in for fucking 10 minutes.
Really?
Paid
Because those
for-
tickets were expensive, dude.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Where is this? I don't know where this is.
It's down at the Embarcadero Park.
Yeah.
In San Diego.
Yeah.
So I walked in. You walk in through the thing. You hand them your ticket. The line at every single stand was so fucking long.
It's bad.
It wasn't even worth it to stay there.
No.
It was like you could probably, assuming you ordered 2 drinks every single time you went to the thing, maybe get 4 drinks in like an hour and a half.
Man, that's fucking crazy.
It's like a lot of those beer fests now where you pay, I don't know, $30-$40 and they give you like, I don't know, 8 pours of those little 2-ounce glasses.
and you wait for
you
an
still have
hour.
to, you wait for 20 minutes to get that pour.
That's
Dude,
crazy.
I literally walked in there, 10 minutes, walked around the thing one time. I was like, dude, there has to be a place here that like it just doesn't have a long line. There has to be. Like even when I saw the line for the porta potties, I was like, no.
Not doing it.
As soon as I saw that, I was like, no, we're leaving.
What I don't understand is I feel like they're losing a shit ton of money. Whenever you go to these places and it's like you're waiting 45 minutes to buy a drink, like I would have had 4 already by the time I can get up there.
But
to buy 2.
There's nightclubs that have been like that. I remember Stingery, and I've said it before. Stingery would get so packed, and the bar setup was so bad, it would take forever to get a drink. I said I've left $50 to $100 on the table
every time
because I couldn't get enough drinks.
Right.
Straight up.
That's crazy.
But for a lot of these festivals, your ticket includes the small drinks and the food.
Oh, that's
so you're not
different.
paying per drink.
That's different.
So they don't give a fuck.
They want you to
Oyster-
eat.
and
eat
all
Oyster
and
Fest
most
doesn't.
of, but I'm saying a lot of them, like a lot of
Yeah.
the food and a lot of the booze at these festivals, they either pay to be there or they're giving away free shit because they're promoting their product.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
That makes a
they
big
make a
difference.
dude. I think a lot of those festivals make a fucking killing.
Yeah, I think they murder. I think that it's enough to pay for like all the organizers their salary for the year.
Oh, I think so.
most of
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
And plus probably profit for the company
Yeah.
and like all that shit
No, absolutely.
for sure.
They make a shitload of money.
Because like Tomorrowland, I know they just went under, but like those big festivals.
Wait, that festival went under?
Tomorrowland, yeah.
Wow.
I might have. What happened? I might have seen something about that.
This was recent on the news actually, but they just went bankrupt, but it was because the last one they did, like
They
they
arrested-
didn't clean up, like there were
Oh, okay.
fights, and
Oh, yeah.
we're talking like thousands of tents were just left, like people just left the brand new tents there, like garbage, and they didn't clean it up, and so like they got
fucking
sued.
spoiled little bitch
Yeah,
generation,
exactly.
dude.
Yep. And then
Fuck.
they went bankrupt.
Let
because
me
of that.
let me buy this tent for one trip and just leave it here.
Dude, and the pictures, I'll try to find the pictures and put them on the
I
want to
see them. Yeah.
We're talking like as far as the eye can see, like brand new tents, but they're just like covered in trash, like they're all
Like
fucked up.
camping tents? Or are you talking like
Yeah,
easy
yeah, like
ups
camping
and
tents.
that shit too? Just
that
all
too.
tent.
That
Okay.
too. Yeah, and like
Dude, we
awnings
should
and
make
shit,
a plan to go out there and fucking clean that shit up and make money.
Craziness.
Damn, dude,
Yeah.
really?
Yep.
Granted, I would be so hungover, I can see myself being like, dude, fuck this tent.
Fuck this $30 tent.
Yeah.
I got a Target yesterday.
Yeah, I never go camping. I never go camping. I hate the fucking
Yeah, you're
outdoors.
never gonna use
I don't
it
even
again.
like this fucking
Yeah.
festival. I'm just leaving this shit here. Somebody will want
Like,
it.
nah, man. Like, motherfucker, do you want it?
Yeah, you could put. Yeah. You can
Somebody-
send
Then
the
you
15
pack it up.
And then think about taking it apart and having to put it back in the fucking sleeve.
and it's covered in semen and
oh
fucking
my god, just Molly fucking everywhere, sweat, cum,
Yeah.
blood,
beer,
beer, fucking drugs everywhere.
dog semen,
The fucking skanks
Whoa.
pussy smells in there.
Took it to a different level there.
getting freaky.
I just want to know who's fucking at like
Festivals?
Coachella.
Me?
Oh
Fuck
my-
you. I'm fucking at Coachella.
I think
would
a lot
fuck
of
at
people-
Coachella.
Yeah.
Her dusty pussy, dude.
No, that's Burning Man. That's dusty pussy.
Have you seen the chicks at Burning
Yeah,
Man?
they're
though?
so hot, dude.
I know. I have
So hot.
a
They used to be
handful.
like disgusting hippies.
Yeah, I have a handful of girls that I've known for a long time that I don't really hang out with. We just know each other, from like high school or whatever, from college age, and they're hot as fuck, like 10 type girls, They all go to Burning Man.
Yeah, well now it's become the thing to do.
They
for sure.
all go to Burning Man every year. I would go there and I would try to fuck. You have to. You have to. There's no option.
No, I would go there to fucking take photos. That's all I would do.
And fuck.
And
Yeah.
not fuck.
And fuck.
I'm gonna say I'm
No,
at
I
least
said
giving it a
I
shot.
said I'd go there to fucking take photos.
And
Yeah.
fuck.
And
I would
fuck.
give it an honest effort
And
to get
fuck.
my dick wet.
I've heard about
Yeah.
like dust storms at Coachella.
Dude, you're not getting your dick wet. You're getting your dick dry, like sandpaper. Fucking.
Don't care. Had sex.
Don't care. Had sex. Dick, bloody dick. Don't matter.
I fucked though.
I fucked on a beach. That was the worst decision ever.
Yeesh.
I
No
fucked
towel?
on a beach once.
What was that?
No towel?
No towel. We were at the bar.
I fucked on a beach too, actually. I fucked
Yeah.
an OB. Forgot about that. A long time ago.
I remember it wasn't necessarily bad when it was on the beach. Like, yeah, I got like, a little rough and, it just wasn't good. But then we came back to my place and we were laying in bed and then the sand, my bed was completely covered in sand.
Dude, there's nothing worse than you
everywhere.
sleeping in fucking sand.
Oh my God.
Because no matter how hard you try, you're not getting rid of it all.
No.
And you feel it on your fucking legs and shit.
Everywhere. And
Yeah.
then it's in your fucking carpet
Yep.
and you're stepping on it.
It
It's
just never ends.
I just remember the time that I fucked at the beach. I'm hanging out at the bar, and this girl, I'd see her every once in a while. It was the same bar. It was Gallagher's in OB.
Yep.
And I would see her, like, every few weeks that I was there, like, I would see her, we just, like, make eye contact. She's a taller girl. And then finally we, like, had a conversation. We started this conversation. We're talking, and I'm drinking. And I've got, like, a little bit more than 3/4 of beer, and she's at about the same spot. And we're hitting it off a little bit. And as a joke, I was like, hey, let's pound these beers and go around the corner and make out like it's high school. And she
You love that line.
Yeah. She
I love
didn't
it.
even
No hesitation?
hesitate.
Yeah.
Pound the beer. Like before I could even get it to she's already drinking it. I was like, oh, we're doing this. And I pounded, beer.
She called your fucking
Yeah,
bluff,
she
dude.
puts it down. I fucking grab her hand. We go around into the alley. There's like an alley right there. We start like making out. I was like, let's go on the beach. And she's like, I'm down. Fucking,
I love it.
In the winter, they have like these berms.
Yeah,
out,
yeah.
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 I just got head on one the other
Yeah.
night.
And there you go. Yeah.
What a time to be alive.
There you go. And so we went like on the other side of the berm, start fucking.
Yo,
Shit.
I meant to tell you, man. Thank you. I owe you a
Me?
big thanks. Yeah, Scoop.
Uh-oh.
You put me on, man. You put me on to the flyest game I've ever heard. Dig this. So I sent the chick a picture of her. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, I jacked off to this like last night.
Yeah.
It fucking made her fucking
They
day.
love it.
Like, I was like, this fucking works.
They love it.
He
Like-
took a page
like-
right out of your book.
Like
Yeah.
a Facebook picture?
Yeah. Like you pick one that's not like, don't pick like the one where like her fucking clit is hanging out. Like
Yeah.
pick one
It was
that's
like,
kind of
yeah.
like chill. Just like, yeah. Like she's
And I was
just
like,
at work. or
just
something.
randomly, I was like, I jacked off to this like a couple
Yeah.
days ago. He's like, oh my God.
Yeah,
I was like,
Take it to the next level. I fingered my butthole to this.
I fisted myself.
I sat on a dildo with a rope around my neck and
Yeah.
jacked off to this last night.
then you really see who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
She's like, oh my God, thank
fucking
you.
rubber mask with a zipper across my mouth.
I paid my mistress to come over and flog me while I'm mad.
The fucking gimp. The fucking gimp.
But yeah, hey, fellas, I definitely recommend that you guys try that.
It works.
It will
I haven't
work.
done that. I should try it though.
I'm telling
Wait,
you, it'll
so
work.
this is with someone that you've already been? What's the deal?
Oh yeah, I fucked before.
Okay.
But
They
like,
they
it's
yeah,
just like,
love it.
You don't want to do it right off the bat.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a little stalker.
You can do it if you're already talking like that.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's, you can do it, but you can't. Yeah. Not like we match on Tinder. Like I just jerked off to this. Like right now.
But there's got to be some. So like that girl that I hooked up with, I met on Tinder, and she was just straight up she just wants to fuck. That's it.
Yeah.
Straight up, 100%. There's some girl, dude. Have you guys matched up with any like that? No?
Yeah, I had one girl message me and she's like, "I'm not gonna fucking lie. I find you really attractive and I just want to fuck. No strings attached."
I think the only time
She
it
wasn't
happened-
attractive, but I respected the balls.
As soon as a girl hits that up, to me, it's almost, as long as they're not disgusting, having that because there are women that do have that no strings attached mentality.
For sure.
And like this girl literally, so we got to the fucking bar and I ordered a drink.
How much longer after you match? Was it like that day?
Like a couple days later.
Is this recently also? Or
Yeah, recently.
Yeah, okay.
So we got to the bar, and it was when there was like the storms going on around here. It was like super windy, and we met up at Wonderland in OB. I had one beer, she didn't even drink, And she's like, you just want to go walk on the beach? I was like, yeah. So we just go walk on the beach and we climb over that sand fucking.
The berm, yeah.
Yeah. And like immediately I just pull my fucking dick out and she just starts blowing me right there. Yeah. Immediately.
Suck my dick.
And she texted me to wish me happy birthday and I was like,
And
Oh, did you text her back?
Yeah, he did. Fucking simping ass husband. You're whack, man.
He won't even text his mom.
Yeah.
He won't even text his mom.
And he still hasn't said, like, you know what, guys, I'm sorry, thanks. He still hasn't said
yeah,
thank you
well,
yet.
you guys didn't offer to let me fill all of your holes.
he texted this fucking bitch that just sucked his dick on
Yep,
the beach he met an
exactly.
hour earlier.
Bros before hoes, right, dude?
Fucking
Yep.
G.
Sweet, man. Cool. It is bro, right?
No, I
Good to know.
actually talked to her on Monday, so no, it wasn't on my birthday.
All right.
Fucking dickhead.
Thank you.
It was the Sunday messages that didn't get any responses,
Fair enough.
And I never text people.
which was
happy
my actual
birthday.
birthday.
Fair enough.
Dude, it's just I was so fucking.
We'll
I
say
was-
thank you now at least.
Thank you.
You can't
You're
prompt
fucking
him.
welcome.
You can't prompt him, dude. No, that shit don't
You're
count.
fucking welcome.
That shit don't count.
I'll get some nudes from her and I'll send them to you. How about
Ooh,
that?
oh. Okay.
Cool. All right. Now we talking, fam.
Hey.
You're back in the circle.
You're back in the good graces.
Just
Guess who's back in the circle of trust?
Back at it again with those fire nudes.
So I'll tell you, you can literally make any guy happy just by sending nudes.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
Girls always, how do you get a guy happy?
So-
send a fucking nude.
Fans, ladies, if you're listening to the show, given the current status of the page, just send us some nudes.
Send
You know?
nudes.
That's
Send
true. We
nudes.
do have an email on the website. You can just send those nudes.
And don't follow the imposter sites. Don't worry. We'll make
Yeah.
it blatantly
Yeah,
obvious
it'll
that
be
it's us.
very
yeah.
clear.
When we come back, we're coming back. It's no joke.
Yeah.
Harder than ever.
Tasteless Gentlemen
ever.
Solidarity Month.
How's it go, Scoop?
Coming back.
Oh, yeah. Game over.
Game over.
When we come back, it's going to be a video of Scoop fucking a girl on the beach.
Ooh, done.
So
I
be
want to
ready for
try
that.
this fucking scoop method tonight with.
You do it.
It's too
gonna
easy.
work.
It's too easy.
Like, I'm doing, that's like my new
But I
line
think
for
I want to.
everything.
But had you already slept with this chick before you sent it?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to send it when I know the vibe is
you
there.
can do it before. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I want to see if it actually helps seal the deal. That's
Yep.
my question.
100%.
I'm doing it.
Yeah. No, I believe you. I
that's-
believe you.
That's my new line.
I know a few things in life, and bitches be one of them.
Yep. Done.
Thank you, man. Again.
Yeah, no problem.
If you got any more, please share.
I'll think about.
I think we've shared quite a few tips on this show over the years. That's for damn sure. If anybody's, that's a good point. Once the page is back up, if anybody's actually learned a thing or two and put it into effect, I want to know about it.
Or actually listen to us when they message the page.
Yeah.
And they ask about my girlfriend doesn't like this or whatever, and we like immediately go to dump that fucking
Yeah.
bitch.
What do you even fucking have a girlfriend for anyway?
Like, totally joking.
This guy's had one girlfriend his entire life.
Yeah, he worked so hard to get out of the
Yeah.
friend zone, and he finally did. And we're like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Dump that stupid skank.
It's so
Bitch.
it's so easy for us to say because of the lifestyle we live and how apathetic we are. It's not like
No, it's true.
for us. Like we break up and we get back to being single again. It's just like, oh, cool. Now I just go get back to doing that other thing that I was doing
Right, yeah.
that I was so happy doing before I got miserable.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Blessed.
Apathy is the key to my success in life with women. That's all there is to it.
Well, boy, should we do the E and get the fuck out of here?
Let's do some E. I was having this discussion with a chick at Flux the other night. I'm like, man, there's a lot of fucked up kids in this club. And she's like, I know. I'm like, man, they ain't got drugs like they did in our day. Because she's like 35. She's like, I know.
Yeah, they make you eat faces.
Huh?
They make you eat faces.
Yeah, like
This nigga had ecstasy and fucking
Mitsubishis.
grass, fucking weed, no
What?
kush,
Oh.
straight
Skywalker
some
OG.
Reggie.
We smoked
Some-
marijuana cigarettes, bro. That's what we did
Now
back
it's
in my day.
Now it's like moon rock mixed with fucking
Man.
Molly and bath salts.
We did fucking
OG gas.
white
Kush,
lips,
perks.
Mitsubishi.
Let me tell you something. Back in my day, the good weed was green.
And
Didn't
back with
have
a-
all these crystals on it and shit.
Yeah.
Back with a dime bag cost a dime.
You know how much
Exactly.
condoms cost back then?
Hell, we weren't using them.
Prophylactics. That's what they called them back then.
All right.
All right, ladies and gents. We'll keep you updated on the page. Stay tuned. Sorry about that, but you can fucking yell at all the assholes that complain about shit and blame them for it. We're signing off. Bradley, Dom,
Yeah.
Alex.
Yeah.
It's a somber goodbye. Scoop.
anything can happen.
By the way, when signing off, like we're not signing off for good.
I don't think anyone
Just to
took. I don't
clarify.
think anyone took that as, oh my gosh, they're never going to do another podcast.
It's so hard to say goodbye.
to yesterday.
Fans, it's been real.
All right.
The WB.
If you saw me, you're like, all right, that's a pretty masculine dude. Like I got broad shoulders, chest hair, beard, long hair. It's kind of barbaric.